Yeah, hi and welcome. We're inside. It's about just coming up to 9 o'clock on Friday night. Yeah, and we were going outside. We missed. We had stuff we had to do, and I missed going outside and doing anything. I was going to be in the shed and I was going to do whippersnippering, or weed whackering, depending on which country you're in. We call them whippersnippers. And in America, they're weed whackers. They're the same thing. Mrs. Mac finds it very hard to start that weed whacker. I have a bit more mechanical sympathy, I think. And you work it out as you play with it. You work it out. But anyway, it's not to worry about. Shouldn't be drinking coffee at this time of night, but I don't care. But the weekend is turning out to be a ripper. Great sunshine during the day. Although the wind is like a mother-in-law's breath, it cuts right through you. It really is cold. And overnight, it gets down between 2 and 3 degrees. Last couple of nights, been down 2 and 3 degrees. We should be getting 30-degree days. You tend to forget that at this end of the year, because I get chatting to Rock of Ages and also Karen from Iowa, and they're both telling me the weather is like, no, forget it. And they're below freezing, which is 0 degrees Celsius here. And we're within a couple of degrees of that. So it's very interesting. We should have hot weather and T-shirts and whatever, and it's not happening at the moment. We're not putting the air conditioning on, that's for sure. And maybe tomorrow morning we may even have a fire going. That's how bad it is. Tomorrow morning, our overnight low is expected to be 1 degree, 1 solitary degree, almost frost. I did notice this morning when I got out early to go for a walk, I did have frost on the windscreen. It was a very, very soft frost. It wasn't like crusty ice or anything. It was just a frosted windscreen. And it was nice and cool. The sun was shining. It was a blue sky, but it was just cold. Okay, quick camera angle change and putting on of the headphones. I could actually take them off if I can do it without making things squeal. Hang on, I'll try. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, done that. Yep, how's the hair? Yeah, well, never mind. Yeah, so here we are. We've changed angles, and instead of looking at the camera, guys, the camera is over here. There it is. Yep, that's over there. And we're in the computer now. The camera was at 1080p. This is at 720. Sometimes you just can't tell the difference. If you weren't told this is 720p, you wouldn't. It doesn't matter. And even if you were told it was 720p, yeah, doesn't matter. It uploads quicker. So all you need is more light. If I had another light there, which I actually could get, it gets too bright. So what I could do is just turn and face this light over here, one of these big lights, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going to get out and do stuff. I got one of these, and what it is, it's you put your phone in it like that, and then you stick it on the windscreen of your car. And there it is. And they're as cheap as chips, these things, but there you go. I've broken 3 of them already. That's that cheap. But they're not that bad. They last you for about 12 months. But you can put your TomTom in there, your satellite navigation, anything you want. And the last couple, I broke one, the other one melted. And this one, I thought, I'll keep it. What I'll do is when I do a video, I'll take it off and I'll put it on the table over here and it'll be fine. And that worked out sort of okay. It's still in one piece. The trouble is every time I go out in the car, I forget to take this. I get to Wodonga or Wangaratta or wherever, And you go, I can't do anything in the car because I left this at home. So it's been a bit of annoyance, and with all the depression that's been going on too, people aren't really happy about being videoed out there, you know, and they've got their masks on, and you can see it in their eyes. They're just not a happy bunch. And we try to keep ourselves up and everything, but the amount of just stuff that's been going on is totally ridiculous. And I will put, if you saw my last video, you would have seen that I put a link in the bottom in the description to show you what's been going on. Well, in this video, I'll put another couple of links in the description. They're, I don't know whether I've told you this before, but anyway, I'll put another couple of links in the description box. And you can have a look at those. They're just random videos of the protests in Melbourne outside Parliament House. So you can have a look at that with the Imperial Hotel and everything. And you can have a look at that and see what you think of what's going on. And keep your fingers crossed for us that bill that's going through Parliament, the Senate, doesn't get passed. Because if it does, it'll give all the power to one man. One man. It has the power of incarceration, of this, of that, you know, you name it, and it's going to be in his hands, and it just shouldn't be. That's a government thing, not a single person, not a tyrant thing. It should be a government thing, and it goes through checks and balances, not whether some guy gets out of bed and trips over the dog and goes, okay, we're having a lockdown because I'm in a bad mood. You know? You don't want that. This grass has grown so much, I can't believe it. You know, I only cut it 2 days ago. It is cold out here. Look how beautiful this day is. And I'm not quite sure what the temp is. It's got to be at 13 degrees max at the minute. It's going to turn out to be a really nice day. The sun is up. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. Beautiful. In the state of Victoria. Here we are, the lockdown state, and we're unlocked down now. We have our freedom, but we've got this bill going through Parliament at the moment. It's a real worry. So hopefully it won't go through. I think I've mentioned this before. This is Sunday, so you forget, don't you? At my age, you forget a lot of things. But yeah, so I've been out whippersnippering, weed whackering over here at the shed, and trying to keep the grass down, and doing my walking as well. And lost it. Have a look at this. I've lost that truck driver's belly and the man boobs. It took a while. I mean, last year, about this time, it was coming up to Christmas time, I was saying I wanted to be 75 kilos. And that was my goal back then. And it's been coming off slowly. And we're down to 70.8, which is, you know, right there in the butter zone. I wanted to be around about 70. Actually, I would have been happy with 72, but someone said, look, 70's a round number. I went, hey, okay. And so we're at 70 kilos, 70.8. 70.8, 71, it's sort of like between the two. That's good enough. And we'll just try and see if we can actually maintain it. That'll be interesting, because maintaining the weight, like, you get confident. You think, oh, I can eat this now and I can snack between meals and do that and it won't matter. It does. That's what puts the weight back on. So you've got to be careful. But here we are. Anyway, it's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to upload this first thing Monday morning because I've been very slack. And we've just had such an interesting start to summer. I mean, we should be getting 30-degree days, at least 25s, if not 30s, and it just hasn't happened. And someone mentioned it was the grand solar minimum, which is the sun is at its weakest point
in its cycle, and it'll come back. So maybe next year we'll be complaining it's too hot, you know, whatever. And the global warming people will be out going, yeah, we told you. And it's, anyway. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Give me a thumbs up and share, because all that helps this little channel to grow. And we don't have all that many viewers, but we do have a couple. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me and everyone hates me. Anyway, like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. That'd be great. And we'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully there will be a next video. Okay? No, there will be. See you then.